Hello everyone, my name is Neha Danule from Brisang Training Institute and I am going to share this technical video on the endocrine system. Endocrine system is consist of the glands and that helps to release the hormones to helps in for the functioning of body, and it includes the pituitary gland, thyroid gland, pancreas, and some of the glands are included in this endocrine system that helps to create and release the hormones. And these hormones are mainly the chemicals that helps in coordination of different body's function, and it provides or it carries the message throughout the body with the help of blood by releasing into the blood to the muscles and skin that that requires the message when they needed. And it is also essential for the functioning and the health of the um, health of persons. So it releases the hormones into the it releases hormone directly into the bloodstream, and it regulates the functioning like homeostasis. Homeostasis means such as the blood pressure and the blood sugar level also regulated with the help of this endocrine system, because the pancreas also release the insulin with the help that insulin is related by the beta cells of pancreas, and that regulates the blood sugar level, and it also regulates the mood of persons, and it regulates the reproductive or sleep cycle also regulated with the help of this endocrine system. And this systems or the system consider three types of tissues. First one is the endocrine glands. Second one is the organs, and there and the endocrine system related tissues are there. And these glands are the special tissues in our body, and it releases the hormones. It also creates and releases the hormones into the bloodstream, and this bloodstream, and because of the release of the hormones, it helps in different functioning of body, and its main function is to release the hormones. So the chemicals that present in the hormone that coordinates the different functioning, and also carries the message throughout the blood to the organs and the body parts of our body, and the signals tells the body what to do and what not to do. So it is essential for our health, and the main function of this endocrine system is to continuously releases the hormones that we can regulate or monitor the level of that hormones, because some of the consequences are face during or needs when there is any fluctuation like increase in or decrease in hormone levels, and that are also responsible for change in our body, and that also leads to some of the disease condition also. So we have to maintain that hormone level, or this system is maintains, or this endocrine system has to maintain the level of that hormones for the proper functioning of body. And there are also the organs in our body that releases the hormones, and also tissues are there that supports the organs, or the organs are made up of that group of the tissues. So these organs include in this endocrine system is the hypothalamus. First one is the hypothalamus. This hypothalamus is present beneath it's present present in our brain, and its main function is to uh, main function, or it is a link between the nervous system also and endocrine system. So it releases the two hormones that helps in that helps the pituitary gland to store and release when needed, like oxytocin and vasopressin are the two hormones that was created by the hypothalamus and releases or stored into the pituitary gland. So when needed we can use, when needed that releases into the bloodstream. And the second one is the pancreas. It is the organ It is also the organ, and it also helps in both system, like in digestive system also, and in endocrine system also. In endocrine system, it releases the insulin and glucagon that helps to regulate the blood sugar level. The insulin releases when there is hyperglycemia, and glucagon when there is a hypoglycemia. Then there are also the subcutaneous glands are there. Then sweat glands are there that helps to regulate the body's functioning also. Then there is also the adipose tissues. In When we talk about the tissue, there is adipose tissue that also releases some of the hormones like angiotensin. And ovaries that are present in females. It is located on the either side of the uterus, and it produces or stores the eggs. That was helps in when there is a entry of sperm, that helps or that leads to the pregnancy. And also releases hormones that helps in menstruation cycle also, and pregnancy also. There are in males there are testes are present, and that makes the sperms, and also that makes the sperms and sex hormone also. And particularly the testosterone is the hormone that releases. Then pineal gland that present in our brain, uh, present beneath the or back to the corpus callosum, and releases the melatonin that regulates the body's sleep cycle. Then pituitary gland is there. It is a p-shaped gland which is present in our brain below the hypothalamus, and releases the total 8 hormones. There is a posterior and anterior lobes are present that releases these 8 hormones. And thyroid gland is there. This thyroid gland is with the help of thyroid stimulating hormone, this which is related by the hypothalamus, that stimulates the thyroid gland, and releases the that also maintains the metabolism of our body. And then the parathyroid gland is there. It is a four lobes are present, and it is a butter shaped like gland. And it helps to release, and this parathyroid gland helps to release the calcium sorry it controls the calcium level in blood. And there are also the adrenal gland. It is present above the or the top of the kidneys, two kidneys. And it releases the several hormones, but its main function is to maintain the metabolism and the blood pressure when there is a hypertension. And it also regulates the stress condition also. And uh, uh, there are also some of the endocrine glands, such as sweat glands, but that not include in this endocrine. But it is a exocrine these are the exocrine glands. uh, and we can also call the ductless gland. And some of the diseases or that leads when there is hyper and low level of these hormones, or when there is an imbalance that makes a significant level of changes in our body. but um, but but directly affects the glands and the organs of our body. So it leads to some of the tumor like condition also, when in any kind of growth are there in our endocrine system. And the diseases are leads in this endocrine system are the insulin related insulin related diseases like diabetes including the type 1 and type 2 diabetes. And there is also the gestational diabetes also. In gestational means in pregnancy. And there is also the tumor condition like adrenal tumor and neuroendocrine tumors are there. And pancreatic tumors or cancer are there. Then thyroid diseases like hypothyroidism and inflammation of thyroids are also there. That's we term as a thyroiditis. And there are also this amenorrhea in females. amenorrhea means absent of periods, and erectile dysfunction are there. uh, then the when there is a deficiency of the hormones are there, that also leads to the this disease condition. In females there are polycystic ovary syndrome, or we can say the PCOD is there. Then premature syndromes are also seen in females. Then because of the low level of calcium, that leads to the hyper when there is a higher level of calcium, that leads to the hypercalcemia, and lower level called the hypokalemia. Then osteopenia or the osteoporosis there, because of the vitamin D deficiency. That's something.